Hello there guys, and welcome back to P3D. Yep, back in P3D this week. Previous two videos have been in Explain, and I've finally got P3D working again after much installing, uninstalling, googling, troubleshooting, you know, everything that's associated with P3D. But yeah, it seems to be working pretty well now. And we're up at Gatwick today. We're in the Everslabs A320, obviously the British Airways livery, and we're going to be flying down to Madeira today, also known as Funchal. You've probably heard of that. It's quite a challenging approach. It's on an island down in the Atlantic Ocean, sort of near the Canaries, but further north, part of Portugal, I believe. And they've got an interesting approach for runway 05, which basically they always land on. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that today. Aerosoft also released some nice scenery for it a couple of months ago, and I haven't flown down there for a video yet, so I thought I would. So yeah, this is BA flight 2780, Gatwick to Madeira, obviously. We're at stand 25 on the south terminal, which is where BA park now. They used to park on the north, but now they go park on the south, which is interesting. Boarding is just on the way, as you can see down here. Today we're going to be cruising at 330, flight time of 3 hours and 20 minutes, and we're taking just over 11 tons of fuel today. And yeah, there's not really much more to say. We're departing on 26 left on the Southampton to Mike departure, and then probably on the Lydia 5 Alpha arrival into Madeira if they're using 05, which they should be. They pretty much always use 05 because the winds are always coming from the north. So yeah, that's how all that's going to be working today. As you can see, boarding, well, baggage loading is just on the way. I'm going to get into the cockpit now. Right, APU has started. We'll put the APU bleed on, get everyone seated. Get rid of the external power, we'll disconnect it, and then we'll actually get rid of it from down here. Disconnect, set the parking rate, make sure it's squawking 2000. I'm offline today, but I just like to set 2000 and 1228 as a good habit. I think I say that in like every video. Let's set it now. There we go. Right. Coming on to perf page, we're going to take flaps 2, and I calculated the trim already at 0.2 down. 0.2 down. Get that in. We'll do a flex temp of 45. Yep. 1500 reduction altitude, and then a 3000 acceleration altitude. There we go. V1 in, V2 in, and V rotate and V2 in. And he said V3 then. Okay, so takeoff page is done. Flight plan page should be all done. Check there's no discontinuities. There shouldn't be apart from the end of the flight plan. No, there won't be. There won't be. It's fun. Okay. So, initial climb 6000, QNH 1015, set there, yep, all set. APU started, ground power is disconnected and off down here. We'll get rid of the chocks, which also means we want to start the clock over here for the on and off block time. We'll also get the terrain display up here, and we'll take weather over here, but we don't want it yet because we're still on the stand. Boarding has completed, so I'll shut the doors. Close. Oh, no, I've opened the back one. Brilliant. And we'll close the cargo doors as well. It's nice to be back in the air, back in the Airbus. Not been flying it much because I've been like flying exclusively Explain recently. But yeah, it's nice to be back. I'll move that thing to the top of the screen so you can't see it. Okay, we can basically come to flight plan page now, get rid of GPS primary, come to GSX and request pushback and departure. and nothing happens. Getting that bug I always seem to get with GSX. BA. Okay, nose to the right. Nope. Awesome. Tug's just moving into position now. We'll put the beacon on. Is that an auto? Yeah, no smoking. They tend to just leave this on auto, so that's why that's there. Get the fuel pumps on, and we're ready to go when GSX is. I don't know if I showed this in my last video, but you can actually move the footrests in the FS Labs. Quite cool. I suppose it's just a little gimmick, but you know, it's fun. Ah yeah, if you see my rudder pedals twitching, that's because they're a little bit broken. I'm not very lucky when it comes to rudder pedals, and they seem to be a bit off centre and twitchy. So yeah, that's what's happening there. I think maybe a screw's come loose or something inside. Take them apart and have a look, or just send them back. Okay, release plug rate. Okay, we'll start engine number 2. Start. Okay, M1 down here, and where's N2? So long since I've here's N2. So long since I've flown the Airbus. Doesn't appear to be starting. Oh no, it is. Look, yeah, it is. It's just a bit slower. I never like the engine pages on the Airbus. I mean, it's a little different because you've got in the IAEs you've got EPR, but yeah. Oh, that sounds so nice. I'm not sure if OBS or YouTube or whatever it is like dampens the audio and compresses it. I'm not sure if it's picking it up, but well, you can't hear it now, but the bass from that engine start is amazing. Okay, engine 2 is stable. Start number 1. So yeah, British Airways only started operating this route but yeah, actually no, it's going over 3 years ago now. Yeah. It feels like it was like last year, but yeah. God, we've been brought right round, aren't we? Oh, is he gonna bring us perfectly on the line? It looks like he is. I do love GSX. Why have you stopped, but we've not? Okay, cool. I was worried like the tow bar broke or something and we were just rolling backwards then. It looks a bit uncontrolled. Okay, he's waiting for engine 1 to start. Wait for it to stabilise and then we'll start doing the after start stuff. So yeah, it's really bassy and nice right now. I'm not sure if you can hear it on the video though. Sounds amazing. Okay, good start on both engines. Just wait for that verbal light to go out. There we go. Back to normal. We're going to keep the AP on for a second actually. We'll do a flight control check. What? Okay. It won't let me go. The hell? There we go. I'm not sure what that was about, but yeah. Oh, okay, and now that's what? Rip. The hell? It's like okay, we just hold it. Full left, full right. full up, full down, rudder left. See, I mean it doesn't go all the way to the left, but if I go rudder right, yeah, it goes all the way. Center. Awesome. Right, yeah, I don't know why that's not. Maybe if I put it on all, and it'll cycle through them if I do this, won't it? Yeah. That is really weird. If anyone knows what I'm like missing here, do say. Unless it's just like an aircraft glitch. Okay. APU bleed can come off, and APU muster. We'll put nose light to taxi, not bother with turn-offs because it's the daytime. We'll go. That's one. We'll go TA only. And yep, I forgot that doesn't reset the zoom. There we go. Okay, we're ready to go in a second. So, flaps can come down to 2. Auto brake can go to max. What the hell is wrong with this aircraft today? I think my panel state's a bit dodgy. Here we go. There we go. Cool. Okay, armed. And we'll take off comfy check. Normal, we're good. Weather radar can come to 1 and auto. Put it on weather and turbulence mode. Ready to go. Okay, release the parking brake. Push the tiller button. Give it a little bit of power. Don't need much to get it rolling in the IE variant. They're very, very powerful engines. Well, very, very powerful for the relative size of the aircraft. I don't imagine a 747 would do much with them, but... Now, right, taxiing this aircraft is fun, if I if I remember. Oh my god. Why are we not turning properly? The hell? I think this is my rudder pedals being broke because... My god. Yeah, that nose wheel does not look like it's turning enough. I really need to fix it. What is it with me and rudder pedals? They never work. Okay. So taxiing, we just basically go straight along here and onto 26 left. It's really annoying. I'll have to have a look at them. There's always some problem with flight sim, isn't there? Or it would be like a hardware issue. Actual problem with flight sim. Oh, it's just, yeah, you know. Right. Line lights on, nose to take off, tail fly on, strobe to on as well. Go TARA. Check the approach. Yep. Start the clock. Line up. Massively screw up. Okay. Release the tiller. 50%. Nose down a bit. Okay. There we go. Flex. Man SRS. Runaway. All green. Under knots. V1, rotate. Okay, it's positive rate. Go up. Nice. Ground textures look a bit naff, but fair enough. Okay. Climb thrust set. to nose down a bit. Gonna put this up to 330 and take it straight up. So what I love about the Airbus, like I can just like leave my flight controls and it just flies. So nice. Okay, flaps 1. Yeah, the ground textures do look really bad. Dark and everything. Okay, autopilot 1, that's set. I flew out of Heathrow yesterday and they didn't look like this. It's at the wrong time of year or something, maybe. Has it got like a date on the aircraft? Like, not sure. Okay, flaps up. Go to 1013. So, landing lights, nose, and turn off. And we're away. We're on our way to Madeira. So yeah, I will talk to you probably on the descent into Madeira, and I'll explain the arrival and everything. But until then, enjoy the cool cinematic shots. Bye bye. Okay, so welcome back. We're just on the descent into Madeira right now. Just as you can see, passing 210. Now we are landing 05 at Madeira because the winds are, if I get active scope so I can see, yeah, winds are 010 at 16 knots. So yeah, quite high wind speeds. Well, not that high, but relatively high, and a bit variable. So yeah, that's gonna be the situation down there. Basically, I think we're flying the RNAV approach, and what we do, if I scroll through here, we fly along. There should be another waypoint here, but for some reason there's not. So I'm just going to sort of like heading select over here a bit and bring it round. We'll basically, but by this point we'll basically be visual, just taking it down visually. But yeah, this is how this is going to work. So we fly round and land. You turn just before you land. I'm sure you've all seen this landing before, done by other people. So yeah, but if not, you're going to see it now. Okay, we're going to use auto rate medium because it's not the longest runway. We're going to go to performance page and we'll put in the information here. Okay, so QNH is 1021. 1021. Temperature is 25 degrees down there. It's a nice temperature. And winds, it still says, 1 second. It still says variable. Oh no, that's 010 at 16. Okay, cool. 010/16. The minimums is, let's find the chart. Okay, so I think minimum, yeah, 910. 910 is going to be the MDA. Yeah, okay, that's how it's going to work. Awesome. So that's the perf page setup. I've started the video a little bit earlier because the landing segment of the video a little bit earlier because I want to make sure that I'm configured early and everything. So basically, you want to be fully configured by the time you start sort of the arc round to land. That's how this works. I'm going to put the seatbelt sign back on, so tell everyone to get in their seats for landing. Because we'll we'll be down pretty soon. We want to be at 2,000 before we start the descent, and that first waypoint you can see, you can't see in it. Go away. That first waypoint, which is MA522, we want to be at 2,000 feet, and then we want to start our descent there. A 5-degree descent as we bring it around. So yeah, it may be a little bit complicated, but it's alright. I've landed here before. It's not too bad. So yeah, okay. So we're just coming past Porto Santo now. That's what that is down there. Included as part of the scenery, actually. This is the Madeira X Evolutions, which is Aristotle's new Madeira scenery, and it includes Porto Santo. I forgot the island name. I don't think it's quite as like high res and everything as actual Madeira, but I do think they have done some stuff to it, which is nice. It's always good because if you have to divert at Madeira, that's where you go. I've had to do that a couple of times, I think. Madeira can be quite treacherous. Hopefully we won't have to go around. We'll see though. I very much doubt we will. It's not, winds aren't too bad. They can be a lot worse. So we've just got 30 miles to run. Local QNH up in the Perth pages. Have a look here. 1021. I'm going to set that now. 1021. 1021. Third time. 1021. There we go. We'll scroll this in. I'm actually going to put terrain on this side as well, and turn weather radar off, because we don't really need it now. Like, we don't really need it, and it's better to have terrain because then you can get an idea of where you are. So how I want to do it is the waypoint where we want to be fully configured. Actually, if we get fully configured by here, so this is just when we're over here, I think that'll be good. So if I take speed manual now, or maybe not fully configured here, maybe fully configured in about 20 miles, maybe, I'm not sure. We'll give it a little bit of speed. Well, yeah, and put it to half. My PTA looks a bit, well, my P3D looks a bit weird, but I think it's because I have PTA. I think I've got some weird settings in, and to find a nicer preset, I think, because everything looks a bit sort of like purpley. It's weird. Okay, basically I want to bring the speed down to 200 for now, and we can go flaps 1 in a second. Okay, flaps 1. I'll extend the stall margin. As long as we're at 2,000 by about here, we should be okay. I know there's a way to select a descent where you you fly down like you descending degrees. I'm not sure how to select that. As much as I do like Airbus, I'm not too familiar with them. Well, I am quite familiar, but I'm not. I don't know. Some of the more complicated stuff that you do in them, I'm not really sure of. That's okay. So yeah, it may look like I'm getting configured quite early, but you don't want to be messing about with speed and flaps and stuff when you're trying to fly that visual approach. Just going to adjust my chair a bit. There we go. Okay. So there's the airport. You see it there. think we'll go speed back to 180, flaps 2, gear down. So we'll retract the speed brake and arm it because the gear is providing drag now. Three greens, nice. Final approach speed will be 147. We'll bring it back to 170 for now. So let me. I think if I do, yeah, that brings it down in a 5. Okay, so we'll have that at 0. Actually, no, we want. Sorry, we want. Actually, if I just take that straight down to 2000, yeah, then we get a 2000, and then I'll put it into a 5-degree descent. Yeah, okay. Speed 160. There's the airfield. It's the point where I find my scenery is broken. No, it's not. Yeah, it can be a bit dodgy scenery because, as you can see, like the runway's on stilts, and sometimes Flight Sim doesn't really like that. And I've had it glitch out before, but it seems to be working today, which is nice. It's really nice scenery actually. It's a bit laggy. I don't know if you can. It's not so bad here, but it can be a bit laggy. Okay, flaps 3. Speed 147 set, and we'll go ahead and go flaps full. Take manual heading, take it out to about here. Nice. So we're configured nice and early. That's like my main advice for anyone trying to do this approach. Get configured. And then when we get to about here, I'll turn around, 2000. Start to follow that. Unless actually. Oh no, we want to. Sorry, I'm thinking. Yeah, no. We want to start as a ascent. Actually, if I do approach, will it send me on that? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a -5. Take heading select. Yeah, okay, that's messed up. My bad. Oh, is that -0.5? Yeah, that is. There we go, it's a 5-degree descent. Okay, I'm going to actually just take it manually now. My aircraft. Get rid of the flight director. Get rid of the menu bar so I can actually see. There's the leading lights there, you can see on the hillside. So I'm just going to fly around towards them. Now you can see the runway there. Just letting the aircraft manage the throttle. Let's keep the auto throttle on for the whole landing, I think. I can feel the aircraft being knocked around by the wind. FS Labs have done such a good job of modelling it.
1,000. 100 above. Minimum.
We're landing. Two reds, two whites. Sorry, three whites now. Yeah, I can really feel the aircraft getting knocked around here from that wind.
500.
I'm covered though. I want to get it down, I don't want to float this, so may not be the smoothest.
200, 40, 30. Retard. 5.
And we're down. Okay. Reverse green. Decel. Reverses retract. God, this thing stops quickly. God, I wasn't expecting it to stop that quickly. That was quite nice, actually. I'm pleased with that. You know, I'm genuinely pleased with that. I think that worked quite well. I think it recovered nicely at the end there. Okay, engage the tiller, so we can have some nose with steering to vacate, and just bring it off here. Oh, I didn't put the landing lights on. Well, it's daytime, doesn't really matter. I mean, I should have really, but whoa. Okay, TA only. Spam that. There we go. Let the APU strobe off. Make sure the speed brake's disarmed, and we just taxi into a stand. No, if I remember correctly, GSX is broken here. Let's see if it still is though. It used to be. I don't know if it still is. We'll go to number 6. Oh no, it's on the ground. It used to be like 1,000,000 feet in the air. Appears they fixed it though now, which is nice. Oh, I'm quite pleased with that. I think that worked reasonably well. If you're interested, it was a 210 feet per minute landing, which, I mean, for me, in this aircraft is definitely not bad. And at this airport, I think it's definitely not bad. And it looked like I was on the touchdown zone, so that's good. And pretty much on the centre line. So yeah, I'm going to say I'm quite pleased with that. God, my rudder is moving so fast. Like, I've got my pedals, like, to go in a straight line, I have to steer so far to one side now. So bad. I think I'm going to send these back. I'm getting to send some new ones. I got them from Amazon, so they're usually quite good with them. But look, this is me trying to turn fully left now. I need to... God, this isn't going to work, is it? If I hold it on the left toe brake... Okay, I may wipe out the... No, that's not going to work. I was hoping to hold it on the left toe brake and sort of bring it around, but that's not going to work. We're really going to have to wipe out the GSX guy here. So thanks, Thrustmaster. Thanks for making some crap products. That really works out. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move it over to this stand. Right. 5. Nope. Yeah, I need to map it to my like twist on the joystick. Oh my god, this is bad. Don't buy Thrustmaster products. They're terrible. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? It's cheating, but... There we go. Excellent parking, well done. GG to me. Engines up. Oh, crap. Okay, AP's running. Beacon off. Release my lovely passengers. AP bleed on. Come down here. We'll go to external controls. We're not going to GPU, but we'll get the ground chocks. Yeah, the brakes are quite hot because I really slammed them on. Or at least the parking brakes are on chocks. Get deboarding now. Like so. Turn the fuel pumps off. Open the doors. And the cargo doors. And the window because it's hot. Well. So, hi Paul. So yeah, that was a nice flight. I quite enjoyed that. Some really nice scenery actually, a little bit laggy, but apart from that, it looks really nice. I think I'll fly down here again sometime. Maybe I'll fly down there in the 737. I have Thompson fly down here with the 737, so could be interesting to do that approach in a Boeing as well as an Airbus. So yeah, it was a really enjoyable flight. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And I will talk to you again in the next video. Thanks. Bye bye.